received today at 2:41 p.m.
Hi, my name's Pete Davidson. This message is for Daphna, the teen. Thank you so much for making comments publicly that I didn't adopt a dog. I just want to let you know I'm severely allergic to dogs, so I have to get a specific breed. I'm only not allergic to Cavapoos and those type of dogs. And my mom's dog, who's 2 years old, died a week prior, and we're all so sad, so I had to get a specific dog. So why don't you do your research before you create news stories for people, because you're a boring, tired fuck you, and suck my dick.
End of message.
A whole new side of Pete Davidson. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't pay close enough attention. But he left this message at PETA, at one particular official's voicemail after she came for him because he was doing this. Let's take a look at these pictures from this pet shop. As you probably heard there, he was purchasing a brand new puppy, a Cavapoo. I'm not good with breeds and these mixed breeds of dogs like this at all, but apparently it's cute and hypoallergenic is what he's pointing out, because he needs to stop with his sneezing. But by the way, so the pet shop then pointed out, and then PETA jumped straight to it to speak out about these issues. The woman that he was leaving this for was Daphna Nachminovitch. Here's what she wrote. It's tragic that Pete didn't seek out a burrow-born mutt from a city animal shelter, since shelters in New York and across the country are overflowing with homeless animals. PETA urges Pete to use some big heart energy by adopting, not shopping, in the future. These PETA spokespeople and people who put out these statements, they do have a way of words sometimes, and I understand what they're referring to there, considering they're talking about Pete Davidson though, and he wasn't feeling it, because as he also was, he pointed out, his mom and sister were feeling distraught over the loss of their brand new puppy, and he's like, I'm gonna fix it, and no, I wasn't thinking about whether or not I'm purchasing or that I'm adopting. No time for this madness. And the battle kind of went down from there. There's more that this whole thing fleshed out from, but first off, the voicemail.
I'm torn here, Jayar, because PETA likes to publicly shame and bully people, especially prominent people, celebrity people. Like, and it's pretty freaking annoying, overbearing, overdone, ridiculous. Look at me, Louis behavior. I'm annoyed by that. However, I don't know that Pete Davidson should be inviting that nice, middle-aged woman to his massive penis. Like, why did he have to do that? That seemed unnecessary. He could have got his point across about, like, look, I would have loved to adopt any old, mutt, canine or whatever, if my health would have actually permitted it, but I need to get a specific dog, and these dogs you can't adopt. You gotta pay for them. So I want to have a dog. I'd like a companion, but I had to do that, and he could have just said that, but he was so rude about the sucking of his penis. I just didn't understand why he had to do that, JR.
Well, he had to do it because of this. This is what he said. He said, I haven't seen my mom and sister cry like that in over 20 years. It really tore him apart. He said, I was trying to cheer up my family. I was already upset that the store had filmed me without my permission or acknowledgement. And also then this organization, of course, PETA, made a public example of us, making our grieving situation worse. I'm upset. It was a poor choice of words. So I think he hears your pleas here. And also this is the dog that passed away apparently from a sudden illness from before. Very cute, so he had to get the same type of thing because look, he needs a hypoallergenic dog. But back comes PETA. Did you think about this though, Waz? This is what PETA said in response to that with the hypoallergenic stuff. He said, this isn't a graphic on screen, but no, not that one. This is what I found separately. If Pete had done his research, oh damn, he would have known that there's no such thing as hypoallergenic dog, and that at least a quarter of dogs in shelters are purebreds, and that Pet Finder has listings for homeless dogs of every breed under the sun, including the one he purchased. And he said, and then also TMZ contacted Davidson about his voicemail, and he said he was unaware that he could adopt a specific hypoallergenic dog, and he was told that it's impossible, if not extremely rare. the time was ticking, and he needed to get himself a brand new dog. So I think at the end of it, he's probably gonna apologize for the words, but he's like, listen,
yeah, but also he can go out and adopt the dog then. Like, whatever, let's split the baby here. I get to buy the dog that I actually want, and then I get to go to the shelter and get one of these unwanted orphans that Peter's so thirsty for Pete Davidson to have. Like, all right, cool. I'll just go get one of the Fidos at the damn shelter too. I'm sure, his sister and his mom will enjoy a new puppy from a shelter as well.
We'll see which one actually. It'd be a nice comparison. Is the shelter dog more well behaved and better a family dog, or is the purchased bred one? Oh, this is we can go ahead. They can run this comparison, and we can actually finally settle this dispute.